Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Facts. Spitting.
How I know this, I don't know myself, but
yeah,
I'm like a Bible of quotes. It's your boy Mr. CEO, back with another special video.
Hallelujah.
But I'm back with my guy. Obviously, you've already seen my guy before, but we're not going to get into it. I have to talk about hard work, because, or working hard, or hard working, whichever one you choose. Because throughout the last couple years or so, I've seen so many lazy ass people, man. So lazy, man. And you know the worst part for me is, you know you're lazy, you know you don't have the energy, the drive and ambition to work hard, and you're lying. People can lie. Lying. Now, but people lie too much. You know, another thing as well is, because of all these Bitcoin, you see all this Bitcoin, all these cryptocurrencies, it's made people lazy. It's good that people are getting a lot of money. If you're not sure what Bitcoin is or cryptocurrencies, just have a look at it online. But it's made people lazy because people can just sit in their house, get money, and without not working at all. And when you have to go do physical proper work, people can't do it because they're so used to making 50, 60, 70, whatever on a computer. But the thing is this, is that before we get into that, I wanted to even get into what is hard work? What's hard work to you, man?
To me, hard work is just, setting something you want to do and doing whatever it takes to achieve that thing. Say I want to build this house. Hard work is waking up every single day and laying down a brick and making sure that you're consistent and you're persistent with laying down that brick. That's what I class as a hard worker, because that person is putting in the work required to achieve that goal.
For me, I've had to look at what hard work is in the dictionary actually. What they said was that hard work is, for example, someone that has maybe 2 or 3 jobs. They said that person's a hard worker.
There's a clear difference, and I think it's important that we acknowledge between working hard and working smart. If you want to move a ton of bricks to 100 meters, just because you carry one brick one by one, it takes you 100 trips.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're working hard, as opposed to the guy who rents a truck and drives all the bricks across once. It's the same goal that's been accomplished. One person has just worked harder to achieve it. I don't necessarily think we should praise that as a society. I think working hard is just achieving a goal. However you achieve it, fast, quick, most efficient. It doesn't necessarily mean sweating and doing the physical labor.
Everybody wants everything quick.
Yeah, no facts.
And that's
I think we should also acknowledge the fact that, society's changed. You mentioned something about cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
That person could be working hard, because what you don't see is all the studying they've done to understand cryptocurrency.
Fair enough.
Cryptocurrency is not the common knowledge. That person has put in hard work to understand it, so that when they reach the playing field, it seems like, to us looking from the outside in, it seems like it's not hard work, but they've already put in that work. They understand it now. So I think, society and technology and the way things are just advancing, the definition of hard work has changed.
But what I'm saying is that these days now, people don't even want to do any hard work at all.
That is true.
I just see so many lazy ass people, man. And it annoys me, because I've not had a lot of opportunities as other people, but with the small, tiny opportunities I've had, I've managed to utilize it to squeeze all the lemons out of it.
Me, myself, I wouldn't even say I work hard.
Okay, so you don't work hard?
I don't work hard. I'm just quite clever. I wouldn't even say I'm smart. Like, I'm not book smart, but I'm clever. Like, I'll find out an easy way to do something.
Yeah.
And I'm disciplined enough to do it. So I would say I'm clever and I'm disciplined. I wouldn't say I'm smart. If you follow what I'm saying.
Nah, I follow you.
Like, in school, I wasn't the A student or something like that. I was getting C's and B's.
Yeah, that shouldn't define you, though.
Yeah, exactly. I'm disciplined. That's my defining trait.
Knowing me, what would you say? Would you say I work hard or?
Oh no, I'll tell you work. I'll tell you work hard, and I'll say you're also very disciplined.
When it comes to these hard work, like I said, it just annoys me that obviously it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just a case where I've grown up where my parents work hard. My brother works hard, my sister works hard, and I just don't understand people that just can't. Everything is there, and they just still can't push themselves, or is it because I don't understand, because I've tried my best to support these people. But when I see that it's not happening.
You know, I think the approach we need to take with these kind of people is the cold approach. You know, you can't want better for someone than they want for themselves. You know, the saying, you can take a horse to the stream, you can't force it to drink. Why are you wasting your energy taking the horse to the stream? Me personally, I don't take any horse to the stream. I'll wait for the horse to ask me, where's the stream? Then I'll take it. If you can't even muster up the initiative to ask me where the stream is, I'm not gonna waste my time. So I don't even waste time on people who can't be bothered to ask the question, how?
Or what if they don't have the skills to ask the question?
I mean, anyone can ask the question. It's just about curiosity and drive, inner drive. You know, my niece can ask me. She's 8 years old. She just turned 8 today. Happy birthday. And yeah, she just turned 8 today, and she can ask me, oh, how did you get that? I want that. You know what I mean? So it's an innate thing we have as kids.
I'm even glad you mentioned that, because someone asked me this question and I find it fascinating.
What's the question?
How do we create a curious mind? In his group, in his circle, there's only about 2 people that are curious. The rest are not curious. Why is it like that?
You know, earlier to what we were saying off camera earlier about how we outgrow people. Those people weren't as curious as you and myself. How do we? You know, before we had the properties, we're thinking, oh, how can we get properties? Now that we have flats, we're thinking, how can we get mansions? You know, when we have mansions, how can we get private planes? You know what I mean? So I think that is just a mindset thing, and birds with the same feathers flock together. You know what I mean? But if you're in a group where no one is really doing that, you need to maybe find a different group. Maybe just kind of find people who push you. As humans, we're not meant to stay in the same place. We're not meant to be comfortable. We're meant to be able to we're meant to strive for more. We're meant to progress as a species. The second we're not, we've died. So anyone who doesn't want to progress is dead weight.
I wouldn't say they're dead weight. No, I wouldn't say they're dead weight, because everybody has their own vision of how they see life. Of course,
have their own vision, but you can't not be moving.
No.
Your vision could be, oh, today you could do 1 push-up, tomorrow you want to do 2. But my point is, you just can't say, I've done 1 push-up and that's it, I've arrived.
If that's what they want,
no,
you can't decide for people.
I can't decide for people, but I can decide that person's not for me.
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's your own personal decision. Don't condemn them. You can't just turn them as dead weight. You can say, their goal and my goals are different. What I want to achieve and what they want to achieve are different. But that doesn't mean we'll stop communicating or stop being.
No, but let me ask you this: how can you be happy that a certain individual doesn't want more for themselves?
In your mind,
regardless of what that more is, it could be
but in your mind,
as little as ever. But my point is, you can't just be with someone who's just doesn't want anything in life and is just complacent.
No one's asking to be with them. But what I'm saying is that you can accept the choice that they've made, which is if they say that they don't want to progress or they want to be like, so you can accept it. No, you don't. It's not compulsory that you have to follow the same line of vision that they do. You have your line of vision. They also have their line of vision. You respect it and you keep it moving.
I hear what you're saying. But have you heard the expression that we're a product of our environment? So with that being said, if you're surrounded by people who are happy where they are, long story short, you're going to be happy where you are.
No, but what I'm saying is this:
iron sharpens iron. You need to be around people who also want to progress.
And that's
if you want to choose your circle, if you want to progress yourself, you can't surround yourself with people who don't want to progress.
No, but that's fine. You've already said that. If the circle you're in are not allowing you to achieve your goals, then, like I said, move out and look for a new circle.
Of course.
In order to create curiosity. So similar to this case. If your environment is not suitable for you and they're not allowing you to be able to meet your needs, then look for a new environment too. What I don't just agree with is just because they decide that this is the kind of choice they want to make, they're dead weight, because they might have their own legitimate reason of why they've decided to. So, and you have to respect that. I can't answer them. If you find them,
I'm just curious. No. Do you know why I'm saying that? Because I can't think of a reason why you won't want to wake up tomorrow and be better than you were the day before. If you don't have that human nature to just want to be a bit better than you were yesterday, that's kind of scary to you. I can't relate to that.
Okay, maybe they've been better before and they just find out, okay, what they were better before.
Cool. Alright, cool. If you were better before and now you're a bit worse, try and get back to where you were.
No, but what I'm saying to you is that maybe they were better before and they realized that where they were before they were better than where they were before. It wasn't even worth them getting that extra better. They're happy to stay where they are. For me, it's just to just neglect them and push them to the side.
Man, I hear you.
Well, okay.
No. Give me a,
I just gave you. No. You know what I mean.
Nah, you didn't give me.
Nah, you know that's what it's funny. You know that's what it's funny. Because he knows.
Dance around.
He knows. No, I didn't dance around. You know what I did. You know what I did, and you realize that wow. This guy is actually, he might be making sense actually.
No, if you want to take that approach, I mean, yeah, but anything stands.
No, it's not why anything stands. I think you're missing my point. My point is this is the kind of vision and the kind of lifestyle people want to choose to live, or the kind of goals and stuff people will have, is perfectly up to them.
Of course.
And it's fine.
That's fine.
For me, respect what they've said, but to say, oh, they're dead weight.
No, they're dead weight if they don't have that goal. You said whatever goal. I don't mind. I don't care what the goal is.
No,
my point is, you can't just not have a goal, because if you don't have a goal, then you're dead weight. You're dead weight to yourself, and you're dead weight to whoever you associate with. That's facts. That's facts. It's the cold facts that no one wants to address, but it is facts. The second you're not striving for more, that's when I see you're dead weight.
Dead weight, alive weight, whatever weight. Help us answer these questions in the comment section, because for me, like I said, regardless of whatever people's values things are, that needs to be respected. And just because you have a different vision that doesn't align with those people, that doesn't mean you should call him dead weight, in my opinion. But if he's got justification for what he said, definitely put that in the comment section. But just going back to the curious mind part, because it's quite interesting, because I don't know how I've developed a curious mind, because I'm very curious about everything. I want to know how everything works. But I don't know, is that something I was born with, that curiosity? Because I can't really explain how curious I am. Because that curiosity allows me to be able to even work harder and push myself, to be able to see things differently. You understand? Because maybe, now that I've actually mentioned that curious part, maybe that's why people are not working smart. They're working hard but not working smart, because if you're working smart, you'll be curious about how to do it quicker.
Exactly. How to do it
We're unlocking things for you. We're unlocking things for you. We're giving you gems. I should be charging for these gems, but I'm going to do it for free. Just keep watching my channel and you'll be getting more golden nuggets. But what I'm saying is that maybe the reason why people are working hard and not working smart is because they're not curious about, because
better ways to do things, faster ways to do things, easier ways to do things.
So with that one, just a final question: how important is curiosity then?
It's extremely important. I think it's probably the most important thing, because without curiosity, we'd still be in caves right now. And that curiosity, you put it into a word, what I was explaining last time, the initiative to want more for yourself. You're curious, what more can I get? You know what I mean? So that curiosity is the word. Anyone who's not curious is dead weight.
Wow.
You need to be curious about something. We're in a world that's constantly rotating around the sun. You know, we're not meant to stand still. Anyone who is wishing and happy to stand still, do the same thing every day, have the same financial situation every single day, and there's going to be ups and downs, don't get me wrong. But the second you're happy being still, then you're dead weight. And curiosity is the key to movement.
Curiosity is the key to movement. So I've actually quite learned something, because that's made me even think about how curiosity links to hard work now. Because now it's not just about just working hard, because like I said, people work hard and they're still in the same spot. But it's that curiosity which you said is the key to movement. And that curiosity opened doors to say, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm doing this like this. I'm carrying one brick at a time. But how can I make that faster? Maybe I can get a pallet. Maybe I can get a van. Maybe we can get different things. So you're curious about how to make that even better.
Let's put this into like you know, something that most people can relate with. Let's use sports, right?
Mm.
So you look at the Cristiano Ronaldos or the LeBron James, the guys who are 35 years old plus, right? That are so dominant in their sports, right? If they were just working hard in the gym or hard in the field or in the court, whatever, their bodies would have given up on them because Father Time is undefeated. But because they're curious to say, look, okay, I know I'm getting older. What can I do to have an edge? Is it nutrition? Is it stretching? Whatever it is, they figured it out. And now they're still dominant at 37, 38. And that's just the curious mind. Working hard is secondary, I think. I think having a curious mind to figure out new solutions in an ever-changing world as well. With all this information out there, all these different nutrition, yoga, all these different strategies, you know, we just need to remain curious.
Wow. Listen, there's not much I can say. I started a video of hard work. I moved into being dead weight, now to curiosity. But it all links together.
It all links together, man.
Listen, for me, like I said, I always believe in hard work because I always believe that your hard work takes you wherever you want to go. And it pushes you. It makes me challenge myself in different ways that I didn't even think I could challenge myself. I'm glad you even mentioned about the cryptocurrency part because for me maybe it was a very ignorant thinking of me just to say, oh, just because someone's sitting down on a computer and earning money, that's lazy.
Yeah.
Not taking into consideration that people actually learnt those parts. And obviously, I've also learned something new. I've also opened my mind in that part. But one thing that I will take away from this video is the aspect of curiosity. Curiosity is the key to movement. And it's important that you're not just working hard, but you're curious in how to get better and improving yourself. And for that reason, I leave and I remain your boy, Mr. CV. Have a nice day. Enjoy yourself and keep watching for more.
Stay curious.